friends. Today I am getting ready to head to Oregon. Gonna be seeing my kiddos and my grand kiddo. It is Tuesday right now. Come on. Come on. Frodo's gotta say hello. There we go. I leave on Thursday night at 7:15, something like that. I'll get there at 7. My friend's taking me because my husband will be working. Then I get there Friday evening. So I leave Thursday evening and I get there Friday evening, and then I will be back the following Thursday morning. So not terrible. And I leave there Wednesday morning, I think. So yeah, it's like an overnight and most of the day trip. It's a 14-hour drive. When I drove myself, I left on, I don't remember what like actual day it was, but I left at 9 o'clock in the morning because I had to pick up my rental car, and then I dropped my husband off at work. He worked at 9, so I left as soon as I dropped him off. So I left at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I got there the next day at noon-ish. And so, yeah, I think I drove until 6 o'clock that night. I made it from Rock Springs, Wyoming to somewhere in eastern Oregon. I can't remember the name of the place. I don't remember. I'll put it on the screen because I'll have to look it up. It was really pretty though. It was up in the mountains, like I think it was the Cascades. But my point of talking about that was it took me quite a while, you know, I think it was 16 or 17 hours, but, you know, stopping for gas, and then I stopped overnight, and it cost a lot more because I, you know, had to keep filling up the tank, and then I had to get a hotel on the way there, and then I got a hotel on the way back, which is like $99 when I stopped, and it wasn't a very nice place. On my way home, I had seen one for $49, and I tried to get to that place, but I didn't go quite far enough, unfortunately. So the place I stayed was like $80 for the night. Oh well. This time I'm taking the bus, so I will end up sleeping on the bus overnight. I have to change buses, I think, twice, but it's not that bad. I hate flying enough that I am willing to take a long bus ride because that's how much I hate flying. I flew last December to see them, and it was just so much anxiety. Like, we have a small airport here, and it's basically like a commuter plane. I don't know, I'll put a picture of it. It's really small, and you have to like walk out onto the tarmac to get into it. It's kind of weird, but interesting. It was like the first time I ever had that kind of experience. And then I took that flight to Denver, which was, I think, half an hour, 45 minutes away. So I got on one plane for about 45 minutes. And then when I got to Denver, I switched over to the plane that went to Portland, which was United, I think. Yeah, I think United goes out of Rock Springs and then it goes to Denver and then it goes to Portland. So I got that plane there, and then I had to, well, I could either take a shuttle to Salem, because I don't want my kids to have to drive an hour to come and get me. You know, I'm that kind of person. I don't like making people go out of their way to accommodate me, even though, you know, I'm visiting. It's just how I am. So I was going to either take a shuttle, which was going to be $60 round, you know, to get there and back. However, the caveat of that, and the reason I didn't end up doing it, was I would have been able to get from Portland to Salem, but I wouldn't have been able to get from Salem back to Portland at the time I needed, because my flight didn't leave until, well, it left like ridiculously early in the morning. I ended up sleeping at the airport. I drove back the night before my flight, and I got there at like 10 o'clock at night, and then I just kind of sat behind the row of wheelie carts, the luggage rack carts or whatever they are, and put my little bag that you'll see what I'm going to be packing behind me, and tried to fall asleep. I didn't get much sleep at all. And then I had the flight back to Denver, and then the flight back to Rock Springs. And it was really turbulent because it's really windy here in Wyoming. So there's just like 45 minutes of turbulence, literally. And then it was really windy in Denver as well. So it was windy, you know, on the flight out. And I have enough anxiety about flying, so I don't need that kind of stress in my life. I've only flown, let me see, I went from Michigan to Florida when I was 5, and that was the flight that I determined that I don't like flying. Ugh, I guess some kids are fine with flights. I was not a fan. It scared me half to death. And from the time I was 5 until I was 43 or 44, I did not get on an airplane. So yeah, and then I took a flight from Portland to Las Vegas to see my son, because they wanted us to meet them there. And then I took a flight from Portland to Florida to go to his wedding. And then I flew from here in Rock Springs to Portland to see them. That's the entirety of my lifetime of airplane trips, and I don't enjoy them. So if I can get there a different way, that's my goal. I have already driven. I took a trip to Portland in March, and I drove that one. The flight was in December, so I went back in March for my grandson. Well, all of my kids' birthdays are in March, and my grandson's birthday is in March, and my husband's birthday is in March. So all of the birthdays are in March. So that makes it a simple trip to go visit them all and get all the birthdays all done. And so I drove there and back. And then in June, we drove, my husband and I drive. He doesn't like to drive. So I drove to Tennessee, from Rock Springs to Tennessee to see my dad. and then from Tennessee to Ohio to see my husband's mom and family. His cousin was getting married, and then we drove from Ohio back to Rock Springs. So that was a 23-hour trip. I drove 14 hours. I take that back. The first day that we left, I picked up the rental car at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we drove to Lincoln, Nebraska, which is, I want to say, 12 hours, 10 or 12 hours away, and it took us probably 12 to 14 hours to get there. And then the next day I drove 13 hours from Lincoln, Nebraska to, he lives just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. And then drove the 5 hours, like 6, to where my husband's family is in Ohio. And then we stayed a few days there, and I drove 16 hours to get to, because I knew I had to have the rental car back by a certain time, I planned out like where I had to be, and I rented a hotel at that space so that I knew I had to get to that place because it was a non-refundable. So we drove 16 hours to get to, let me see, it was somewhere in Nebraska. I'll put it on the screen. And then from there to back to Rock Springs was 7 hours, I think. It was enough that I could wake up early in the morning and drive and get to Rock Springs by 11 when we had to turn in the car. We got into Rock Springs at 10:30, and we were driving on a spare tire because we got a blowout just before we got to the hotel in Nebraska. There was a 4x4 board stretched across. It was an 8-foot board stretched across both, like it was in the middle of the highway, so it was like across the entire thing. And I tried to swerve. I was in the left lane and I tried to go around it. I was gonna hit it no matter which lane I was in. I'm actually kind of glad that I was in the left lane because it blew out the passenger side tire, and because we were in a Passat, a Volkswagen Passat, and the tire, it had the low profile tires. If it was regular tires, I'm probably, if I was in my Toyota 4Runner, it wouldn't have, my car would have been like, but because it had the like really thin tires, yeah, it blew out the tire, because like it was dark, getting dark, so I didn't see the board until I was like right up on it, and I didn't have time to swerve. I clipped it with the front tire, but I got around. So luckily we had a full-size spare, so I was able to keep going. It took about an hour, and somebody was nice enough to stop and help us change it. So it was, you know, I don't know, I always feel like everything happens for a reason, and I figured that there was something worse down the road than a blowout. So we got the tire changed, we headed on, we got to the hotel a bit later than I wanted to. It was like midnight when we got there, and I planned to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to hit the road and get out there. I hate driving at night, so I try to get to a place that I can stop as quickly as possible. So yeah, that was my reason that I'm not driving anymore this year. And plus I would be driving alone, which I'm not a big fan of. I drove alone. That was my first time driving by myself for a long, like hundreds of miles distance. It was probably like 1,000 miles, something like that. I don't know how. I'll put it on the screen. So yeah, I want to relax this trip and not be stressed out, either driving alone or the comparable stress to flying and driving alone. It's like flying is up here and driving alone, that is that much stress. So I'd rather drive alone. It's like bus, drive alone, airplane in my order of what I would rather do. I've taken the train too, which was nice, but I couldn't find any trains out. So I am just gonna take the bus and you will get to go along on that journey. I'll probably film some out the window, do a little maybe tiny bit of vlogging. I don't want to, disturb anybody else on the bus. If I can get a seat kind of off to myself, I'll, do a little updating and stuff. But then you'll hear from me a lot when I get to Salem and hopefully see my kids and everything. Again, it's up to them. I am letting them make that decision. But I'm about to pack up a couple packages that I need. I know my intro it's already at the like 18-minute mark. That's how I roll. I just took the garbage out. I've cleaned the litter box. I'm gonna like do my cleaning touch-ups. I have 2 more nights. It's Tuesday afternoon, so I'll be here tonight. I'll be here tomorrow night, and then I leave Thursday night. I'm doing laundry tomorrow. And then I'll like spot clean everything tomorrow night and when I get off work, because I'll have a couple of hours before I leave after I get off work. So I will be able to make sure like the dishes are washed and everything like that. But I want to pack up these packages and then I'm going to pack my bag. I'll have a few things that are in the laundry that I'll add in, but I'll get the majority of everything in there and you'll get to see what I'm bringing along with me. And then, last minute items like my vitamins, my toothpaste. I have a separate brush that I use for travel, so that I will pack. So I'm done yapping. Let's get to doing this stuff. They're done. I got a call from my son while I was packing them up, so it switched me off. But I have to get the dishes washed and get ready for my class at church, and then I'm probably going to just pack tomorrow, since packing twice would be kind of silly since I got to do laundry tomorrow. So this video will be tomorrow. The video will continue tomorrow, and I will be in a different outfit. All right, so I'll see you in a little while. Alrighty, as promised, we are on day 2, hence the wardrobe change. Alright, this is my list of stuffs I need to get done. It's pretty long. But I've also got things that I want to remember to not forget. Things I want to remember to not forget to take with me. Right now, I'm getting ready to load up the car to do laundry. Let me get some stuff done while I'm yapping. Let me turn this around. So I've got my laundry here. I've got laundry here. Need to get my bags out so I can pack them. This one's already got some stuff in it. I got some snacks for the trip. Got some organic almonds and some organic pistachios. And I've got some, like, you know, personal items in here. So I need to finish up packing my bag, but I need to get laundry done first. So I'm gonna take the laundry over. I'm gonna kind of pack some stuff that I've already got in the closet, because I just did laundry on Friday. Yeah, Friday. And so I've only had, like, what? This is the fourth day of, no, fifth. Okay, so I've had 5 days. I don't know what day it is anymore. But I want to get the laundry done, so then my husband has clothes and I have clothes to take with me. And then I'm gonna come back, well, after the laundry's all done. I'm gonna put it away, but I'll be packing in the meantime what I already have, getting clothes laid out for in the morning, and then getting all of my stuff together. So all I have to do is tomorrow night just grab it all and go. So right now I'm going to take the laundry downstairs. I'm not going to bore you to death with my laundry. We've already done that before. I'll probably bring you back to help me fold it up and get it all put away and packed, but until then, I'm just gonna go do that. And then I'll be back in just a bit. It'll be mere seconds for you, though. Alright, I am back in my room, and I've got the clothes in the washer, so I've got 41 minutes until they're done. So let's see what we can accomplish in that amount of time. I'm looking in my bag to see what's in here already. Looks like just my allergy medicine. I always take a little bit. Yeah, there's enough. I always take some because I never know if I'm gonna have allergies or not wherever I go. Come on, Frodos. What? You want to say hello? Not down there. There he is. There's the Frodos. All right. I'm also gonna charge these guys. They're Samsung ear doodads, because I don't want to disturb everybody that is on the bus. I don't ever use these things. They're like somewhat uncomfortable for me. My ears are small, so I guess they're all right. Even if I just use one. I'll have to see if I have the smaller end thingy-mabobbers. I've got to charge them because they've been sitting in this case for a long time. So I will do that. I'll have to put them by my desk, or on my desk, so I can do that. So let's come and flip you around. Let's see what I'm gonna take with me. Let's see, I'll probably take all of these pants. So I'm gonna be there for, let me see, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's only like 6 days worth of clothes. I'll take these two also. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably get one more and then like a traveling, sorry I'm flipping you all around here, something comfy to travel in. I may just wear my Tinkerbell pants here. I also have these. I'll probably wear these and then I'll wash them while I'm there and wear them back home. So that's going to be my outfit for tomorrow night. I need to take these with me and see if my son can wear them. So I need to put those in there too. Alright, let's look at shirts here. It's probably going to be rather chilly, so I'll take my gray sweater thing. We'll take this pink one. We'll take the yellow and the brown one. That's 4. I'll take this guy. I'm going to bring a jacket too. Take this one, and we'll take this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha, I made it fit. That is 4 pair of Dickies, and then 6 outfits for me, and my tank tops. So it won't be as full. Well, it might. Actually, I want to get I want to borrow or buy a thrift store suitcase on my way home, and I'll put all of my clothes and any treasures that I acquire. I'll bring them back with me that way. I think I need 2 more tank tops, but I have space for them in the front pocket because all of my other stuff will go in my my purple backpack, which is basically going to be my carry-on bag. The pink one I will let them put under the you know, in the stowaway portion, so that's not going to be a problem. So I'll get back to you. I have 20 minutes to go over and change the laundry, so I will get the stuff to pack my little bag, my carry-on, which is gonna be full of good stuff. Be full of Frodo's. Is Frodo gonna go with me? Are you gonna come along, Frodo? He's like, what are you doing? You don't need this stuff. You need me. And that's it. What are you doing? What are you doing in there? Alright, let me go gather up the rest of the things that I need and get this other bag packed. Not with Frodo in it. Alright, I need all of these and all of these, and I need this, but well, I could probably put what I need in the cabinet for tomorrow. I knew I was gonna do that. I got the first one down without spilling it. Although they're gonna go in a bag anyway, so. And then this one has two for tonight. Well, this is mine for tonight, and then this goes up here, and then I have to fill another bag for tomorrow AM and tomorrow PM, so I'll just reuse this bag. And then I have the one from this morning, so I'll reuse those, fill them up again then I'll have all of these complete for tomorrow. And then over at my desk, this is my list for what I need. These are my tickets, and then all of this stuff needs to come with me. These are my gratitude journal and my feelings journal, and then I need to charge these. I need to bring my tablet. I need to bring this. This is a necklace I made for my oldest son. I'm still working on it if you can't tell, but it is labradorite, tiger eye, and quartz crystal. And then I put some Mobius flower chainmail bits in there. Can you see the flash on this labradorite? It's beautiful. It's like a really deep blue. And then he wanted these to be like spiral macrame, so I'm trying to do that. I'll show you how it looks when it's finished. So I need to bring this along and finish it on the way there. I need to bring my tablet. I need this. Everything I'm going to be bringing I need to keep in this basket, so then I know tomorrow when I'm working, all I have to do is put it all in the bag, and then I can check off my list as I go. These I think can go in the bag right now, because I'll put the first one in my purse, and then Frodo helped me unpack my bag here. That's kittens for you. Help you unpack everything. All right. I'm gonna go gather the rest of the stuff, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna put some of my Dr. Bronner soap into one of my little bottles that I never use. My little travel bottles. And I will use this for body wash and shampoo. And then I'm also going to take along this lotion. This is my lemon and coconut lotion that I also just stuck in the bottle. And then I'm going to put both of these in this bag just in case they want to leak on me. Okay, I've managed to cross off a few things on my list. I think I've got everything set up. That line is annoying. There, it's kind of gone. Not really, but at least it's not on my face. I've just about managed to get everything done. I have stuff set up to grab tomorrow to stick in my bag, and I think that's about it. So the next time you see me, we will be getting on the bus. So for now, peace out and take care. Oh, that line. It's a light glare from the light over my head, and I'm trying to like avoid it. Take care, and remember that there are so many amazing and wonderful and kind people in the world, and if you're not able to find one, you can be one. I will see you later. Bye.